Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to What the Fuck is in the Box, the show where we take a couple minutes to show you what comes in the box from the products we sell for you guys. Got Josie with me today.
Greetings, hola.
If you appreciate my haircut. She did it in these hard times, so I appreciate that, Josie.
No
As
problem.
does everybody else, so they don't have to look at me every day. So what'd you bring?
Today I brought a ReadyNet LTE router, the LTE520.
Nice, and we've done some stuff on the wireless router types in the world, and GOT-W3 really is the service that we offer for most of these. It's a cellular service that works with these routers. We did one previously, so this is the second time we've done one of these routers. This is a new one.
Correct.
Just throwing it out there, we are raffling this off at the end, so please make sure you comment below. Also, subscribe. We love subscribers. Don't want to lose any of those. Josie loves her fans. She has more than me, I promise. So box is a very, very plain white box, right? And they're pretty well known for that at this point because this is really not a consumer-facing product. This is something that you will actually sell the service for and install for the customers. So without further ado, I'm just going to start opening and looking in. Josie, what do we have here?
We have a piece of paper.
It's a very, very good description of what that is.
It's a quick installation guide, really quick, which is actually pretty good because some people ask for this. They ask for some kind of quick installation guide. So you've got that here. It's got the steps lined out for you with some images, some screenshots.
I like the screenshots, right? So I think the screenshots are a big thing. I don't know if you can see it there on the Skycam, but the screenshots go over kind of how the setup can work if you use a WAN. And this router is a little different than the ones we've used in the past. You actually have a WAN slot, which means you can plug a modem directly into this if you didn't want to use the cellular services on it, and it will still work as a router. This, I'm pretty sure you know what that is.
Power cord.
The power cord, all right. Standard Cat5, Cat6 cable. Here's something a little different. These are RJ11 cables. And why are those there?
Because you'll see when we actually take the router out and turn it around, it does have 2 ports in the back labeled phone 1, phone 2. You can use those for fax, for example.
Yeah, some legacy equipment, right, can work in there. A lot more capabilities with this router as opposed to other ones we've shown on the show in the past. So here it is. Let's talk about it.
All right, so let's get right to it.
Oh, hold on, wait. Andre showed us a trick. If you
Yes.
put it like this, don't pick it up. We can't pick it up. But if you put it like this, they can see it from there.
Oh, nice.
This is a new
I think
trick.
we also have the antennas.
We do. I was saving that for later.
All right.
Those were the surprise.
All right, so here you're going to see on the back the additional ports, so you can actually connect to more devices. You have your RJ11 ports that we were talking about there, and then you have these four ports that are just really easy to recognize. They're in yellow. You've got your WAN in blue, and then these are for connecting your antennas, and then you've got your source for power right there. So pretty straightforward. You have your reset button in the back as well. Our SIM card port, which I will have to pick it up and move it, is going to be on the side. Now, one of the things that you want to notice if you've used the previous, the other model that we have, which is it's not previous to this, it's just completely different. The SIM card goes in a certain way, and if you're used to that one, you might have a little trouble with this one. With this router, the front is where you've got the lights. Normally, you want to make sure that your SIM card on this one is actually going to have the metal part facing the back of the router. And you do have an image, you have a little picture right here in the top, but your SIM card's going to go facing the back, and you want to make sure you click it in. So if you just try to push it in with your thumb, we've gotten calls, it doesn't work, it doesn't click in. That alone is not going to do it. You want to use like the edge of your nail or something to make sure it clicks in all the way.
So you want to seat all the way in there, right?
Yes.
So these, even though they look like amazing icing spatulas where they get the buttercream nice and smooth.
There's just one place to go for all your spatula needs. Spatula City! Spatula City! A giant warehouse of spatulas for every occasion.
These fins here, these are your antennas, correct?
That's correct.
And there's a receiving and transmitting, so you do need both.
Now I can't stop thinking about like
Icing?
Icing,
I know. Ever since
Cinnabars.
I saw them, that's all I was thinking about. So I've been stuck there for a while. So it's a very nice looking router. So that is kind of a nice touch to it. It is very clean looking. It's got 4 ports on it this time.
That's right.
Again, a little bit of an upgrade from our other wireless routers that we've shown in the past, where they do have that cellular service. This one again has the WAN port, so you can hook a modem to it. It also has 4 existing ports that you can use to power other technologies, and then, like Josie mentioned earlier, 2 RJ11 ports if you have legacy equipment, a fax machine, something like that. I'm going to ask you a question, bonus question for you.
All right.
I'm not sure you're going to know, so don't be mad at me, but what does LTE stand for? Yeah, I know. I had to look it up. I set you up with that. Long-term evolution.
Wow, I would never have guessed that.
I know. I wouldn't either. Anyway, but what it stands for is it's not just a faster technology, it's more throughput too. And what that means is it's a broader bandwidth and you can fit more data over the network. So that's why the LTE version allows for more ports, more devices, more data can be transmitted at once over the LTE signal. So kind of a really cool process there that Google taught me about 5 minutes ago so I can look smart.
Now, what about that suggests I ought to be building rocket ships for NASA in outer space?
That's awesome. So you're going to have a lot more advanced settings with this router. There's more you can do. This is really great for integration applications, more advanced applications than you would do with other kinds of routers. Not necessarily something you need for every single customer. So somebody that just needs to use, internet for checking emails, watching movies, they might not need something this advanced, but that also means it has more advanced settings. So when you go in to see the content, you're going to see a lot more options. That also means when you initialize, you got to give it a while. It might take up to 5 minutes to fully initialize so that you could see all of the content when you're, connecting, for example, from your computer to the IP address. Another really cool thing, there's stateside support with this. So it's going to be faster to get support, faster turnaround time.
Yeah, and there is a static IP option if you've got customers that need a static IP, which is a great option that's packed into this. The biggest thing is that this is a great stable network for people who don't have that option. So, or for people that want a backup option. There are people that run businesses that maybe they don't want their security system to be put on the same internet as their customers facing internet. This is a great option. We know that there are some supermarkets that are actually using this exact product across the US now to power the internet for their customers across an entire grocery store. So this is becoming more and more common, and as broadband opens up more and more and 5G becomes a bigger and bigger thing, these type of resources and solutions are going to become more popular. So it's a great idea to get comfortable with them now.
That's right.
And this is a really easy way to get comfortable because we are raffling this off for free. How do they win?
If you comment, you've got to comment on the video.
If you like, Josie gets even happier. She may put you in there twice. Who knows? If you subscribe, I'll put you in there twice. That's the way I work. Whatever. It's my show. I can kind of do that. But to recap real quick, everything comes with it. You do get your receive and transmit antennas. You do get, obviously, the router itself, 2 RJ11 cables, 1 RG6, or Cat5, Cat6, sorry, and the power, as well as the instruction manual. And Josie and I don't come with the box. Sorry.
We don't fit.
Nope. It's very true. I don't fit at all. Anything else?
Yeah. A question that we get sometimes with the antennas, some people like to use outdoor antennas, Yagi antennas, just to extend the range, and they wonder which side do I put it in. Now, these antennas can go in either way. If you're using an outdoor antenna, you want to use it on the side of the SIM card. That's how you know that's your receive side.
Yeah, and
that's always going to be your receive side.
It's a very, very important point. There are 2 different antennas for a reason. It's not just to give you better coverage, which obviously this does have, but there is a very specific receive antenna and a very specific transmit antenna. So you definitely want to pay attention to that. And again, that's why it's always nice to have these guys to help you out, as well as the instruction manual. But please like, comment, subscribe, and I think we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Bye.